Welcome everybody, my name is Michael and today we are in New Jersey. It's Friday, one day before Christmas Eve. You know who's coming home for Christmas Eve? It's Sam Bankman-Fried. He has beat a record. A $250 million bond has been put up. He's been released. He will spend Christmas with his family. What is behind a $250 million bond? For those outside of America, it's essentially you pay a percentage of that actual amount. If the person skips out on bond, whatever thing you paid, whether that's 1%, 10%, usually I think it's 10%. So $250 million means you have a $25 million bond to put up. Now in this case, the question is, where do the parents have money from? Because $25 million, they're rich, but I'm not sure if they're that rich after the current situation, where I'm sure they were that rich alongside Sam Bankman-Fried before FTX fell, but now after, with all the legal fees, it raises a question. They do have a $4 million house that's been put up in California. It's been put up for bond. That still leaves the question of $21 million. Maybe they had $1 million in cash. Maybe it was just $5 million. Maybe it was the $4 million. Who knows? Look at that plane. It's approaching Fort New York. That building is the FBI building. The church is pretty epic. And yeah, let's head inside. It's freezing. And let me show you a couple of bits of pieces of New York as well. And let's further discuss about Sam Bankman-Fried. So for Alexandra's birthday, I got her tickets to the Nutcracker at the David H. Koch Lincoln Center Theater, whatever it's called. It's gorgeous. It's this whole building. Oh yes, his girlfriend, Caroline, she is facing well over 100 years, even though she's cooperating with the government. So she's probably not going to spend that much time behind bars, but it's not looking so good for Sam Bankman-Fried. And at the end of the day, I am a little bit surprised that they're facing such huge charges. My curiosity is getting the better of me, and I want to see what they actually end up with. Are they going to be spending 50 plus years behind bars? Those are the trains from Penn Station in Newark. So pretty excited. Oh, okay. All right. Someone's doing an illegal U-turn. Welcome to New Jersey. Overall, very, very interesting experience here. All right. So most likely, after doing a little bit more research, this was an agreed upon bail package before Sam Bankman-Fried even left Bahamas. The reason for this is he actually didn't have to pay a single dollar. The parents' house is on the hook, but they didn't have to pay anything, which usually for bail situations, whether it's $1 million, $20,000, $500, you have to pay at least 10%, and the rest is set up by a bail bondsman. 4 people signed up, 2 of which are the parents, the other 2 are unknown, and one of them is a non-family member. So the other third person is someone from the family. And then you have somebody who could be a bail bondsman or a high-profile official, because they're going to be on the hook for $250 million, of which, if we divide that by 4, again, you have to be a multi-millionaire, and it has to make absolute sense for you to do this. So an unusually high bail was set, considering most bails are under $1 million. Some high-profile cases can be in the millions of dollars, but this is a record amount. Bernie Madoff was $10 billion. Well, inflation happened, so let's just say 15-20 million would be okay. Well, it's not, because in this case, $250 billion is to set an example. This was a bail package that the house is going to be set up in such a way that if Sam Bankman-Fried doesn't show up to court, that's it. It gets taken away. See ya. Goodbye. He has to give up his passport, ID, all travel forms of identification. He cannot do any transactions over $1,000, blah, blah, blah. There's a whole list of things. To be honest, the best thing he could have done is, as soon as it collapsed, get the heck out of the Bahamas, go to Russia, go to a country where there's no extradition, China. You've got still probably, just being a devil's advocate here, he still probably had a lot of money, where maybe it was $1 million, maybe it was $20 million, maybe it was $100 million, whatever it was that he had. If he was already facing criminal charges at that point, come on, you just let go of it, and there we go. So I'm not sure what happened with Sam Bankman-Fried, but what we do know is Alameda Research Caroline CEO, she is cattling against Sam Bankman-Fried, and Mr. Wang, another one of his executives, is also working with the government against Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX. So the developments are getting very interesting. Just wanted to thank you so much, guys, for watching today's video. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah and all that stuff. And yeah, take care. Oh, and speaking of Hanukkah, take a look at this. Yeah, so in New York, they just stopped the street for 5 minutes because of Hanukkah, which is interesting. I don't know. I've never seen that before. And you have a good one. Take care.